I made $14,000 today trading in the stock market, and in this video, I want to give you a step-by-step breakdown of the entire trade, showing you my entry live, taken in front of hundreds of my students, to my exit, where I was able to secure that profit. We'll talk about how I found this stock, how I knew what direction to bet on it going, and how I was able to actually manage this trade to secure over 90% profit in one single trading day. Meta puts. Wow. I did not expect that. But we're going in right now, guys, with a new trade. Software just sent me some meta puts. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy up these January 31st. Okay, 712.5. Very interesting. Strike price. Puts, buyer fill was at price 1,000 a contract. Looks like I'm going to buy up about 15 of these contracts. Okay, so meta puts, you can see on my screen, meta puts expiring the 31st. Okay, so today, these are 0 DTE. Okay, got our fill. Got our fill here on meta puts. Let's get this into the day trading strategy algo. Let's see here. Move a little bit faster. Short. Entry month 1. Entry day 31st at 9:56. Entry price is going to be 703.59. Are you guys getting in? Anyone get fills yet? Let's see. Short 2025. Okay. Take profit 693.78. Stop loss 708.5. I'm going to get this in the trading calls section. Are we in? Are we in? I got kind of a shit fill, but that's fine. Did not expect that. That's a way to close out the close out the session. We're about to hop off and a trade comes through. Up about 12%. And let's see, my fill, 975. I would have got a better fill, but I was trying to make sure that you guys could see everything. Isn't that funny? I probably just cost myself $1,000 right there. Just not sending my order in. Stop loss is going to be 708.5. Take profit is going to be 693.78. Okay. I just sent that out. Yeah. I could have got a 920 fill, but I wanted to get the, or I wanted you guys to be able to see the order. Things I do for you guys. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set an alert. Okay, create an alert. Again, there's videos on how to do this in the educational section at or below 693.94. We'll move this up actually a little bit here. And then we'll set another alert. Create alert at or above 708.16. Okay. So now I'm going to set 2 alerts here. Set another one a little lower just so my phone will ping me twice versus just once. I'd rather have a little more heads up here. So we'll set 2. So again, I set 2 alerts slightly below my stop, 2 alerts slightly above my take profit. Okay. So I'm in with 16 contracts. You guys got to see the order, the entry. And that just came in out of nowhere. That was crazy. I heard it on my phone. I got the bot alert on my phone. The bot sent me the trade, and then you can obviously see it on the software here. And if I go ahead and I pull in my broker, you guys should be able to see my live P&L here on the bottom. So currently up 10%, $1,500. These are my 16 contracts. Okay. My fill price, $975. Okay. I got in at 702,790. Just for transparency purposes. Show you all that. You guys in? Everyone get the fill? Who's in with me? Comment me or yes, so I know. Comment I'm in. We should see here the volume start to pick up. Every time you guys place an order, I'll see this on the volume. Wow, SPY just took off. About to break highs. Jeez. Getting very, not about to break highs, but getting very close to 609.07. 608.68. Look at that breakout on SPY. All right, there goes Meta. Starting to pull back here. Looks like we're up 3.8K. 22%. That's a pretty big red wick. SPY's still pushing. Meta's selling off. If you guys are having issues, just like practice. I think that's probably the biggest thing. If you're saying something goes wrong every time you go to make a trade, practice, right? Practice and just place orders. Try on a simulated account, just placing orders. Okay, up 4.3K, 27%. We're getting a nice follow through here. Up 25%. Up 28%. Already up 4.3K. Up 4.6K, 30%. We're getting follow through now. Okay. up 5.6K, 36%. I need to be able to look at both screens, sorry. See the chart and see my actual P&L. Wow, SPY's still pushing here. Meta's still selling off. Up 6K, 39%. Up 7K, 45%. You guys can see here my net P&L up $7,000, equivalent to 45%. Okay. This one's moving pretty fast. Let's see, we've already moved about 0.75%. SPY's still pushing. Okay, up 8,000, 50%. Up 9,000, 56%. Okay. Up 9.3K, 60%. Up 10,000, 64%. You guys in with me on this one? Who's in? Up 11,000, 67%. Up 11.2K, 72%. Getting some nice follow through. SPY's still hanging in here at 608. Sitting up 65%. So normally I'll just head out now that I have my alert set, but this one's moving pretty quick, so why not stay on a couple extra minutes? Just kind of watch it. But typically, like I say, it's about 2 hours, right, on average between entry and exit. Looks like SPY here is breaking out of highs again. 608.87, up 0.63. SPY is pushing, which is crazy that Meta is pulling back. Looks like we are almost at that 609 resistance. 609 resistance from back in December. Getting a bounce here on Meta. And here's the thing. It's like we could trade right back up into our entry. We could trade right back to where we got in. We could trade up to stop. We could trade down to TP. This thing could move flat for the next 4 hours, right? So I'm not just going to sit here and stare at my screen for the next 5 hours and potentially 47 minutes. So make sure to set an alert. Okay. I just set one slightly above take profit, and I set one slightly below stop. So it like just gives me a little time, okay, to obviously like log on to my broker, close the trade, post it for you guys. It's currently up 50%, okay? As far as what I do, like I said, I have the software. This software sends me exactly what stock to trade, what direction to bet on that stock going, and what option contracts to buy. That's all been back tested historically. So I work with data going back into January 1st, 2021, up to current date. So I'm working with over 4 years of data to actually determine where I'm right, where I'm wrong. So all the back testing has been done ahead of time. All the actual trading time has been done by myself and my team over the course of the last years. The work has been put in before. So tens of thousands of hours have been spent over the last 8 years on my part trading, and we've taken and back tested millions of trades, okay, to actually determine, well, what orders are we trading? What orders does the software pull? And then how are we managing those trades? So this scenario, I've seen this scenario play out hundreds of times over and over and over again. Trading is a probabilities game, and I know the probability. We know the exact probability that this is going to play out. We know exactly what the probability is. If I'm going to make 15K today in front of you all live, okay, I'm up 9.2K, or if I'm going to lose 7K today in front of you all live, right? I know the exact probability. I know exactly what's going to happen because I've seen this same trade scenario play out time and time and time again. Now I'm up 10.5K. Okay, so there's 11.2K, 72%. We're getting the flush. There's 11.4K. You guys might see me make $15,000 on this call right now in front of you all. Because like I said, I've seen this scenario play out time and time again. Okay, so like I said, the way I trade is very systematic. It's very automated. You don't need to do anything. I've made the mentorship so easy to where all you need to know how to do is actually press buy and press sell. That's it. You need to be able to press buy and press sell. You don't have to make any decisions. So I like that. We just got the flush. We broke low of day, 695.57. Probably get a little bounce here because that was quite a flush. And then we're just sitting about 0.25 off of stop. It's 120, so we've got plenty of time for the 693 to get taken out. So that was, again, we keep forming lower lows, lower lows. The chart keeps forming lower lows. So I'd say 1 or 2 more flushes, we should be able to hit that 693. I'll close the trade. We'll lock in that profit. Let the mentorship group know that I did lock in profit. Okay. So within the software, what made me pick the Meta one, we actually have trained this bot, right? We have an AI within the software that is able to pick out the orders for us. So you can see here under filter notifications, I have this day trading bot filter turned on. So the bot sent me this trade straight on my phone, sent it to my phone, came through on the software. So yeah, I mean, there are hundreds of orders every day. Well, on average, it's about 65 orders. So today there's been 53. There's on average about 65 orders a day that hit the software. And then we have this bot that's able to actually pick out the best trades for me to day trade, right? So very straightforward. Again, I'm not making any decisions. And then the stop loss, take profit, they're predetermined as well. So is it good to let contracts expire or sell before the expiration date? So we're always selling before the expiration date. We're never letting contracts expire. It's a great question. But we are never going to let a contract expire. I'm never, ever letting contracts expire. I'm always selling before they expire. Okay. And again, these are 0 DTE. Okay. So these contracts that I'm trading do expire today. That is why they are a lot more volatile as well. But we're not swinging these, right? We're managing risk. Okay. And we're getting out by the end of today. So hopefully on this next move to the downside, we can see a follow through. And if not, if I don't hit either my stop loss or my take profit, I'll close this trade out manually before the market closes. If I close this trade right now, I'd make $9,500 today. So, I mean, anyone, 60% for anyone, that's a significant amount of P&L. Any questions, guys? Trading should not be scary. It should not be hard. It should be very easy, and that's the way we've made it. But I will say you have to come in with the expectation that this is a long-term game, that there are going to be red days, red weeks, red months. But at the end of the year, obviously, the goal is to be in the green. But you cannot assess your performance. You cannot assess anything based off of what's happening within a very short time horizon. For example, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I see a lot of traders come into the market, just in general, and they'll start trading. They'll have a rough 2 weeks, and they decide, I'm going to go try something else. This isn't working for me. When in reality, you should give something at minimum 1 year. You should give it a year to see if it works. And like I said, I've solved a lot of the problems for you. This has already been back tested. We've already proven what I'm doing to be profitable. We've proven it to be profitable not over a month, not over a year, over 4+ years, trading this specific set of orders that the bot is sending me on the software, managing them using the algorithm. And again, this is stuff I'm doing. All you need to do on the mentorship group is show up, be ready. You're the operator. You have to be able to press buy and sell. Okay. But I'm showing you what we've gone through to make sure that I continue to have success year over year in the market and our students continue to have success. Okay. I wouldn't be sitting here on this live stream live showing you that I'm up 11 grand on the day. Okay. Otherwise. Okay. And it's been over 3 years of doing this now, which is crazy. 3 years of publicly showing all my trades, publicly sharing all of my trades. Congratulations. Congratulations on joining the yearly. I saw you were the first one to grab that. So congrats. 11.4K, 11.5K. Here we go. We're getting the flush. There we go. 12.2K. Let me know, guys. I can ask my team if you want me to open some more yearly memberships for 60% off. Let me know in the chat, and I could see if it's something that my team can do. So up 12.3K, getting very, very close to TP. Okay. Up 75% on this one. Any questions, guys? I like hanging out, spending some time with you all. We're getting very, very close to our TP here. Pretty cool. When we got on this live session, I was only up 5K, right? And you've been seeing it all. Now is the time. Not next week. Now is the time. I could only add some now. So let me just check and see. Send this to the Instagram as well, that we're live. You guys been following along? Have you seen the warehouse? I just got this crazy warehouse. Got a crazy warehouse. It is going to be like the ultimate trading setup. The new headquarters of the Daily Traders. We're going to be flying out mentorship group students, trading in person. So much coming. It's very exciting. The gym just went in today. Got a legit gym. Put about $50,000 into building a gym. It's pretty insane. If you're not following along, check out the Instagram. So what is my investment on this trade? Well, I'm up 72%. Okay, so I was in with about $15,000, right? About $15,000 to make $11,000. What you'll see online is a lot of people advertise how much they've made in dollars, but they won't show you the percentage. So right now I'm up 77%. You can see here, $12,200. So I had about $15,000 in this trade. So if you went in with what, $1,000 in a position size, you'd already have made $760 today. I mean, I don't know how much you guys make, but 760 or even half of that, 300, 200, that's a pretty good freaking day. And there we go. We're getting the flush, 80%, up 12.5K. Up $13,100. We started this live stream. I was up about 5,000, 6,000. Now I'm up 13,000. You guys have seen it all. Okay. 2 more yearly memberships are open for 60% off. We're up 84%. That's crazy. Even if you had a $500 position size, guys, you would have just had a $400 day. If you have 35 to 36K and you traded with a 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5% position size, you can do the math. You can see how quickly you will be making money and how easy this would have been. 86%, guys. $13,000. That is right. $13,000. Phenomenal. We just got that alert hit. Do you guys want to see me lock in $14,000 live? We're going to go ahead. We're going to do it. Do you guys want to see this? $13,920. Ready? $14,000. $14,000. Let's go ahead. Let's send this order through. We're up 89%. And let's see if we can get a fill here. Okay? We're going to have our order on the tape. We'll see what happens. So the order is on the tape. Okay? Again, this is a marketplace. So I'm holding these 16 contracts. I'm saying, does anyone want to buy these 16 contracts from me? So now I'm just waiting for a buyer to come along and to buy these contracts up. Okay? So we'll just be patient here and we'll see if we can get a fill. Okay, one more. Now there's only one more yearly for 60% off. That went so quick. If you want to open another account, that's totally up to you. I think 35 to 60K, or sorry, 35 to 36K is enough capital by far, plenty, to trade with and see worthwhile and significant gains. If it's spent, then you might have to obviously free up some capital, right? Again, we have one more yearly membership available for 60% off. You'll have access to see and copy all my trades. I'll send you my entries. I'll send you my exits. So for example, today you would be up 83% on one call out. All right, check this. Let's do that again. Oh, didn't start it. Ready? All right, check this out. Currently up 13,000, equivalent to 83% on some ticker symbol META shorts. Our order's on the tape. We are about to hit TP, and I'm live in front of everyone doing this. Okay? $13,680. Wow. 86%. There it is. You guys just saw it. We just made $14,000 live in front of you all.